All right, today I'm going to be patrolling the Ungasan Pecatu Balangan area on the back of a motorbike, and I'm going to be examining what parts of Bali are doing well. I'm going to be taking a look at, let's say, proxy indicators to determine whether or not there's a healthy market for long-term rentals, short-term rentals, and whether or not peak season is actually happening now in June. So stick around and watch this report. I'll try to keep it as fact-based as possible, and I'll try not to waste anybody's time so that you get some good insights from watching the Bali Business Review. Thank you. All right, I'm being welcomed inside because, oh my goodness, this is a beautiful neighborhood. This is very well done. Yeah, very well done. These units are meticulous. It looks like Pebble Beach inside here. That's pretty incredible. Oh yes, over here, yeah? I might not have time to go to the beach club, but maybe I do. I mean, if there's that many people, it's worthwhile to investigate, right? Let's take a look at a beach club during the daytime, because
we can't have cameras out here. My name is Izzy. I'm from California.
I'm from California too.
What part of Cali?
Northern, San Francisco.
Oh, that's a whole different country.
Yeah, you're from LA then,
I
take it, yeah?
Orange County, Huntington Beach.
And
no, sir, we can't have cameras out here.
Are you working here or?
No, I am. Back. No, I'm kidding. I'm just having fun, dude.
Oh, awesome. Cool. I'm good.
I'll see you down there.
Cool. Yes, definitely. So, yeah, a little bit of humor along the way adds something more colorful to my normal business show. So, I'm only here really because I saw a huge parking lot full of bikes, and that usually indicates positive economic activity. And I'm looking for proxy indicators once again. Beach clubs are actually a pretty good proxy indicator for overall activity. You can sort of imagine them as a magnet for short-term rental guests. Anybody who is staying in the area that has heard about, like, let's say, top-of-the-line beach club will probably make it a stop along the way. And once again, it's a proxy indicator for short-term rental guests when you see high amounts of activity in the 1 to 2 headline beach clubs in the area. So I'm down here on the beach now, and as expected, it's doing fairly good. There's a lot of people consuming. There's a lot of drinks being consumed. Hello. Always a good time. Hello. And wow, there's a lot of people here. Let's walk through. That parking lot does make sense. Oh my goodness, everyone's here. So people are here. People are on the beach. Well, clearly so, because the beach is awesome. And I guess this is worth the uncomfortable traffic that we just had to deal with. Let's take a look back at it. And yeah, there must be about like 300 people out here, at least. Clearly not all are residents of the hotel, but some are. And in the water, probably less than 100, yeah, in the water. Cool, that's it. That's Sundays acting as an indicator. God, this place is, I gotta say, it's confusing. First they want me to come in, and then they don't give me access to get back to my motorbike, and then they ask me to pay. So I don't know about that, Sundays. Maybe you should take a look at some of your hospitality practices. Make sure you're doing a good job there. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's get back up to Uluwatu. We're gonna take a right turn here. Left here seems like a shortcut on a new road. A lot of these shortcuts keep on getting built in the Bukit region, which is actually another good opportunity for those who are looking to invest in land. Every time a shortcut gets built, of course, you're gonna need to justify the cost of that road by putting some businesses on it. So once again, first come homes, then come small businesses to support, and then after a while it starts becoming a thriving ecosystem. The deal with the Bukit is that these roads go up fairly quickly. Yeah, like this one. There's nothing on both sides. Empty on the left, empty on the right. There's a rock quarry over here. So much for my enthusiasm about that. It leads to a dead end, big fat dead end. So not as clever as I thought. Boink. Now we're coming upon what is pretty close to the intersection of Bali Cliff. Bali Cliff it's a fairly large complex of, God knows, it looks like at least a dozen units in this complex. So, Bali Cliff was the road leading to the Bali Cliff Hotel. The Bali Cliff Hotel was Tommy Suharto's response to apparently missing out on the action in BTDC, which was the Bali Tourism Development Commission. They are the conglomerate responsible for the founding of Nusa Dua as a beach resort complex. So Tommy, being if I understand correctly, he's the son of the second president, but he thought he was going to get some payback by showing that he could do also a very good resort. So he decided to build a one-of-a-kind resort on the cliff that had both sunrise and sunset views on Bali Cliff. But in spectacular Tommy Suharto fashion, it failed. And the legacy was that the road was left behind, and also this highway connecting his project to Nusa Dua was left behind, both of which have remained fairly empty. Now here's something that's taking up. This quarry, which is next to Jalan Bali Cliff, has been really seeing some development here. This quarry as well. So one of the reasons why quarries are sought after as development areas is because they're cheap to construct. I mean, you can think of the leveling and some of the infrastructure have already been built, right? You needed to get a road in order to get the limestone out. So that part is makes it a little bit simpler to continue. Yeah, that hillside over there, which I just passed, but it's not even worthy to mention. The hillside over there has, once again, a cluster of about 7 or 8 ocean view villas, all really not relevant in the rental pool of things. All right, another junction. This is a new road building up over on the left side. We're gonna go and take a look at it. There's a guy working on the Wi-Fi. A new street that looks promising. One of my favorite sushi restaurants is actually this one, Ninja. How to be a ninja. So Toya Ning is developing to be, I think, a promising area for expat community looking to. So let's take a look down and see what we see on the street. Number one, it's always a good sign when there's a line of cars coming from the street to exit onto the main boulevard. It means there's a lot of activity funneling into the main streets of Pecatu. But what makes this street, I think, interesting, at least to me, is a few things. Number one, this barbershop is always full. It's always full. There's always somebody here. The smash burger, not so much. And this new paved road. Look, you can see, hopefully onto this side over here. So inside this quarry, once again, back to that logic that I was just talking about, quarries are often really heavily built upon because they make very good foundations for new housing complexes. There's tons of buildings that have been built into the quarry. So really good sign, good direction there. There's retail conveniently positioned, so also very promising. Yeah, Toya Ning might be it. Toya Ning might be an area that will see growth as more of a long-term residential neighborhood. Short term, it's fucked. I mean, there's nothing good about it short term because short term wise, you're too far away from the beach. But I have begun to see that people are willing to compromise beach access for space or certain features. Let's take a look inside this neighborhood and see what we see. There's some definite villa complexes available. Oh wow, yeah, there's a few, even guest houses, which are pretty rare usually in this location. Yeah, there's one called Chow back there. Wow, there's a whole like little sliced bread segment here. Yep, another complex. I feel a little bit of regret because I was the person who told everyone to build like this, and now here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 8 units all built side by side, 1 bedrooms as prescribed. About 2 years ago, I told everyone who came to pay for investment strategy advice to build 1 bedroom pool villas. And I'm not sure if they're listening still or it's just copying people who listen, but that's pretty much what everyone builds now. Another complex up here. Yeah, as expected, even some of the advertisements say long-term stay. Secondary access to the main street through this side street here. So this gets you back to the main boulevard again. Wow, that's very convenient. Yeah, that brings you back up to Pecatu again, where there's hideous traffic. Yeah, now is where the traffic starts getting pretty bad. So that area basically is to the east of the Pecatu Indah Resort. Looks promising. It looks promising because there's a lot of, I guess it's pretty cheap land out there, not very expensive because it's very far away from the beach. It's in fact on the opposite side of the main division line between the beach and inland, being this road back here. But yeah, the social infrastructure on the main roads with the supermarkets, the gyms, the co-working spaces, even some of these money changers, legal tax compliance, all these actually lend to a fairly convenient long-term tenant infrastructure situation here. Perhaps competitive with Canggu. All right, let's dive inside Pecatu Indah Resort. Like I said, the one really good thing about this gigantic piece of land is that there's fresh air. I mean, there's no traffic. It's very well planned. There's even some tour buses lining up here for religious events. How strange is that? All right, I ran into someone very famous. This is Pawiro. Pawiro is one of the most active notaries and lawyers in this area. Pawiro, how you doing?
I'm good, damn good.
All right, where are you going now?
By Laklak.
Laklak, yeah? Always people looking for land, yeah? Banyak tanah, he sells a lot of land in this area. Good to run into him at the crossing over here to Sterling. This could be the beginning of some really good news. Just earlier I was talking to Pat Wira. He's that lawyer guy that we just met, and this is the beginning of a new road that's going to connect Jimbaran to Uluwatu. So if you look off like towards the horizon, you'll see the Saka Museum, which is part of the Ayana Hotel. But this is the beginning of a new highway. It's been cleared and it's ready to go. So could be good. Could be good news. Hopefully that tidbit, it was worth it to see that. Let's travel a little bit further down and see what we see. Yeah? Wow, big road. This is good. This road used to be all screwed up, but now it looks proper. And I'm not too happy because it's going to put a highway right through my neighborhood, or it's not good for air quality. But yeah, new road. It's coming up. Here it is. So that covers it for this episode of the Bali Business Review on a Jalan with Jing. So catch the next episode where I'll be exploring different neighborhoods. And if you like what you've seen, please don't forget to engage, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you would like to know about next, because Bali is a big place. There's a lot of areas that can be the next big thing.